Yeah, it will be. Streams will be live. Streams are just gone live. On the official YouTube channel. What? Yeah.
It really looks like a director of some sort, if you know what I'm talking about.
Director of Oxford. Director of Oxford Embassy.
Or a leader, leader. But in German.
What? No, I don't. It also would be a bit too late now if I needed one. I've got it all set up now.
What's our order? FA foil saber.
FA foil saber, yeah. Yeah, it should be.
We're going to walk everyone on.
Oxford first.
Yeah, Oxford M2. That's the first Oxford one. And I think they're on our right.
Hello!
Is that Oxford M2?
Hello everyone! Welcome to the 116th Oxford vs Cambridge Varsity match.
That's an Oxford.
Just before we
It's
start, those two doors over there behind the men's second piece, please don't use them, okay? There will be fencing on one side of them and probably on the other as well. So, not exactly a good idea. Also, exits primarily two big doors at the back, but if we're to exit the hall, you can see the exit signs there as well. Okay, so take care of yourselves, use the doors, not the walls. Okay, starting with the men's second team from Oxford. We have Peter
Do it again with this.
Okay, starting off at the end. Peter Springle! Oscar Blue! Oscar Blue! Oscar Potts! George Mayer! Sam Grime! Tony Vincent! James Benson! Alan Perez! Harry Warrington! Elliot Hookin! Nathan Lee! And the Cambridge men's seconds team! Okay, from the Cambridge men's second team, Ben Tolliver! Vincent Hanks! Samuel Boyarski! Hamish McLeod! Jude Hopper! Mateusz Olsen! Paolo Barrios! Aaron Atwell! Dominic Lee! Mohamed Abdullah Chisti! And Tristan May! Round of applause for 1 second, please! Referees, yes. Okay, the men's second referees. All referees? Okay. Please welcome all the referees on stage. Noah Blackmore, Clara McDermott, Sam McClellan, and Madison Pierce. Okay, and now for the Oxford Women's Blues team. The captain, Laura Poisty. Yukon Howe, Lawrence Dingshaw, Ron Hyde, Ella Harrison, Martha Carrisford, Annika Zagers, Magdalene Fung, and Tanya Seal. are we on mic?
I assume it on some kind of mic.
We're commentating.
We're commentating the echo, so we'll start off with the one of those.
Cool. This is pointing out.
So this is the blue camera, which is attached to this. We might be dead by the end of this. I assume the girls will have the same problem for saber. Where's Carl? That's who we need. We need Carl. Carl. Yeah, that's Carl.
We need chairs.
Oh, those are easy to steal. Carl. Immediately vanished. 30 seconds and I lost the man. You just have to yell it across the room. I can't tell if... Oh, I think it can hear us. Can you hear us? I think they can hear us based on the webcam mic.
Are there like comments?
If we go on the
Yeah, there are
channel,
comments. That's it. Hi, if you can hear us.
Hi, Peter Cassidy, can you hear us? Anyone? Yeah, hi.
I still want me and Nico commentating.
Yeah, come up here.
Is that where we do it?
We think so, but we're trying to get confirmation from Carl, who we've lost.
I
Yeah.
have no idea how we commentate.
The women's first set, they can commentate.
Yeah, well, there's nothing to say on that side.
I think these two are separate. No, but we're doing echo
they're not
here,
edges.
so then say they
So
We're not commentating all the weapons. We're just doing
yeah, so they're commentating echo.
Okay, so I think you need this laptop. What do we do?
That being said, that's the blue stream.
Yeah.
It's got a microphone on top of it.
this is the webcam for the seconds. It's got a microphone on it. Speak near this
So
area.
take these. Is what.
Don't take them.
Sorry. Stand near them is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Can we move them to the ends of the table?
Yeah. Let me come up.
Right. Yeah, Holly, get up here. Yeah. Okay, so you just stand near this is what I'm hearing. Hi. Yeah, go on the YouTube channel and see if you can hear us. No, this is ours.
So I was under the impression that you have a mic system, like a PA system for the beginning, right? You were doing announcements.
Yeah.
That would be the commentary, and that the room would I would try to put audio from the room itself.
So that's the setup. I don't have anything explicitly to capture the audio.
Okay.
I would like set up a chair here.
Webcam mic.
Microphone that should be able to pick you up.
Webcam mic. Can you hear me say webcam mic?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I think this is in the laptop, is what we're picking up. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Webcam mic. Wait, Lauren, could you hear it for the seconds in the first? Can you hear me now that it's quiet?
Hello, if you're watching. We have no idea if you can hear us or not. We're just trying to sort out technicalities on this end, but as you can see, Max, stop laughing at me! Trying to do the best I can with what I've got. Yes, Cambridge men's seconds have just taken a very respectable 5-1 lead, with Abdullah pulling off some nice parallel riposte there.
Putting on an absolute show.
Yeah, putting on. I'm sure you can pick up all the cheering in the background. There's 2 matches happening consecutively. I believe this one is for the men's second. Yes. Yeah, this that one. Yeah. So women's first and men's seconds are happening consecutively.
This is the anchor
It's a microphone, but then you layer both together.
That's alright.
For Oxford.
Holly, see, you speak into the microphone here. This is just a computer microphone, it's secure.
No idea if that's any clearer on the live stream, but hopefully it is. This is the microphone on the laptop. Alright, okay. Hopefully technical difficulties are out of the way, we can get some commentary.
So currently on the men's second floor we've got Dominic on the left for Cambridge and on the right for double check.
We have it here.
Alan Perez on East currently.
We believe.
And Dom absolutely abusing the middle.
Yes. Dom's been training hard this year, so and it looks like it's really paying off. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that's just when attack goes through.
Goes straight through. Dom had the right idea, but this is a little bit off. We'll make sure to adjust.
Yes, very nice. Right, Right, men's seconds, 10-4 lead for them in saber currently. Which is very, very nice. I think that's what you want to have, especially first weapon.
And seconds, absolutely putting on a clinic and punishing Oxford for the hesitation in the middle. And it's great because that means you don't have to work all that. Very, very simple. Just see them pulling their arm back, you go for a straight shooting attack in the middle. So coming on, we should have Wei Chen Li from Oxford. And then for Cambridge, we have Aaron Atwood.
We're still experiencing some technical complications this end, so if we dip in and out, we're not dead, we're not gone.
Not gone just yet. Stay tuned.
Not yet.
And off we go to the third leg for the men's seconds.
Yeah, we're hoping to see some nice passing power. A few cues now. What should we say? Yes.
Aaron needs to be aggressive in the middle on the side.
Very nice.
Nice. Unlucky from Aaron.
Yeah, we need to be seeing some quick footwork really, but
A little late on the hand.
Struggling to push further away
B needs to get his footwork and start pressing the attack. It's a no from Aaron. He takes 2 actions.
that's very unfortunate.
That's not hitting in the first.
Come on, Aaron, dig deep.
Great plunge. Great plunge from recently. Aaron needs to wake up.
Yeah, in case anyone's wondering, we should probably announce our biases here. We are both Cambridge supporters here, me and Nico, but we'll try and be as balanced as possible. Yeah.
He's on the right. That's a great read from Wei Chen.
Yeah, we see some really, really nice fencing from Oxford right now in this battle. This is some excellent gap closing, which is very, very, very crucial in team matches like this.
Aaron is being punished for his indecisiveness in the middle, and Wei Chen Li's just there.
He's just there.
Yeah, there to just take advantage.
Oh yeah. Very, very nice footwork.
Again. Reprise again for Wei Chen Li.
Yeah. It's getting very, very, very heated now. So we're 12-12. Aaron keeps the lead, Aaron. But it really could go either way now. I think that's going to be an attack from the right. Yep.
Renewal from Wei Chen.
Yep. And bear in mind, this is from a 10-4 lead from Cambridge. So this is a very, very strong comeback from Oxford men's seconds.
There we go, Wei Chen sees there's a big pause enough when he reprises. Aaron takes a hit. Big no.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, I think he was mainly alright. You know, he didn't have that arm extension that he expected.
But then again, that's indeed. But clearly, Wei Chen pulled back. Necessary deficit.
Oh, absolutely fantastic fencing from Wei Chen Li there. Yeah.
Aaron got his 5, but he's got to wake up.
And so crucial in a team match as well to be able to close those gaps like that.
You want to have a decisive lead, just in case you want to make up for any other weapons or deficit.
Absolutely. And now we have
So we have Harry Warrington coming down for Oxford, and on the left we have Dominic Lee for Cambridge.
Yeah. Do you just want to take over the names? There you go. Yeah. You know them better than I do. So there you go. Well, this is looks set to be like a very, very, very heated bout. 2 very talented scorers. Really, this is the live stream. You gotta be careful what you say.
Really impressive. So,
Hundreds of millions, yes. We have an audience of hundreds of millions right now. We gotta be careful what we say.
Great distance from
Fantastic distance control there from Dominic. Yeah. Get a bit more roll there. As long as you guys can retain the lead, that's the main thing there. And I would call that attack goes through, yes. And Ari's being very, very aggressive. Dominic's doing a lot of nice defensive actions. There seems to be a bit of stuff I can really see from where I am on the stage. Certainly going to be a close one. And Ari Warrington just powers through there, single light, tops to 10 seconds.
Difference with the
Lovely, great attack from Dom. Brilliant.
especially given the fact that these are very similarly strength.
No, alright, thanks. Nico's offering up brownies. I'm too professional to be eating while I'm commentating. And it's close. And I would rule that. Yeah. Great. Harry Warrington's edged out on the reprise there.
Keeping a solid lead.
Yeah.
Cambridge.
Very athletic.
It's the problem with these saber because sometimes they can be a bit very tight.
They can be very, you have to thread the needle on this one. But as a referee, myself,
Yeah.
you have to make a decision. You can't always abstain.
And sometimes it really is like the difference of like, we're talking fractions here. Someone might be just a fraction quicker, they may initiate first, and you have to like really, really be paying close attention in order to spot it.
Someone deciding the person.
So
Toby.
The movement is
Toby.
Toby.
They're not late.
Hitting flat as it was.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that on the live stream. We're going to get banned.
Lace. I mean, like.
Somebody's going to ban us. It's not okay, you guys. It's not okay. They knew what they were doing when they got you and me to commentate. They were like, yeah, this is gonna be
so cursed. Alright, so we have Abdullah, Cambridge, Wei Chen from Oxford. Really strange having a one left-hander in the whole line of thing.
Wei Chen had an absolutely brilliant bout last time, so you can keep that energy going. It's very light for speed. Very light for speed.
It's 100% decision.
Yep. No, very, very tight footwork there from Wei Chen, which is crucial in saber. I think that's going to be another attack, right? Yep.
Again, punish for hesitation.
Yep. He needs to be a bit sharp with his footwork or start doing setup and distance. So he seems to, his confidence has been a bit wobbled there. And we are now 2020, Wei Chen once again closing that gap. Can he take the lead? I think once.
Oh, operation from Wei Chen lead. Right read from Abdullah.
Cambridge Richmond seconds just retaining the lead by a point. This is very interesting.
Even round.
Let's see how it goes. And if you're in this position, if you're in Abdullah's position. Oh, wait, we've got chairs now. Thank you. Yeah, and speaking as someone who's also done plenty of team at Saber in my time, you do not want to be in Abdullah's position right now. It is an unenviable, I can't say the words, unenviable position to be in.
It is straight through from Abdullah.
But he's hanging on. He's hanging on.
He's on the wire.
Yes.
Needs to read him.
Yes. Oh yeah, let's get Jamie Klein on there. Jamie, do you want to provide some comment? Nah. He's too busy hugging the homies. Yeah.
And he's back on even ground once again.
It's just one of those battles, 1 point left, 1 point right, 1 point left, 1 point right. Who's going to come out on top? Obviously, when it's 4 to 5, 1 point doesn't really seem like much of a difference, but going into the next bout with a lead, even if it's just by 1 point, is going to make a massive difference.
Fantastic work, keeps the lead at 2 points.
And now on the mic we have Jamie Klein, men's first word. Jamie, do you have any words for the hundreds of people watching?
That's not me, that's me.
We're not doing that.
He's Native American. I will win it. So.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but hopefully. He's optimistic.
This FA match of 45 points.
I'm not sure how much the mic's picking up here, but
This will be on record.
that's not even the worst thing he said on the live stream so far. They're trying to keep it professional. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but you know, I could just be talking into the void right now. Confess deep our secrets.
Yeah, this is one of 3 and points get added back again. Maximum +5 points gets added up.
Do we even know if this is live?
The assumption is.
Has one.
The assumption is, yes. Max, get out of here, you're not involved.
Lovely. We've got Aaron from Cambridge and Alan from Boston.
Aaron and Alan. That sounds like a sitcom.
Big enough to be
Ooh, bit of shake start there from Aaron. Didn't seem to hear. I mean, to be fair, the acoustics here are far from ideal. He seems to be unhappy with that call. Now we are point right.
the anchor from Anderson
There's a mouth parry from
I think Sam called that Aaron pass switch. Sure. Why not? And can he maintain this? No, he does not. Runs him down.
Alan's got some gas on those attacks.
And now we're in on the point right, and that means Oxford takes the lead. Oxford in second takes the lead and saber for the first time. And I would call that attack left preparation.
Preparation on that plunge.
Yeah, very well read by Aaron there. And he tries again, the same thing. But I think
One action.
Alan seems more ready for that one. That is our second plunge of the day. So that's successful. And Alan is absolutely mowing down the piece.
Elevation on the right.
Cracked a bit too hard on that one. I'm not even sure how well you can see the fencing, to be honest. There's a bunch of people in the way.
very good score from her.
Decisive.
Only 1 point difference, just 2 seconds left.
Your voice coming through, but
And you can see the dynamic of the change.
Okay, right. Do you think it would be possible to ask those guys there to just move to the side a little bit so that the lights really can actually pick up the fencing?
Okay. I think they can't deal with the genie right
Sorry, people watching, I wasn't really
The other fences bringing the point.
You can't see the fencing!
Lost 1 point, try to get it back. Okay.
I think that's going to be clear for you guys.
Maybe it's like,
Yeah, spread out. Yeah, thank you.
That was exactly what Rose needed to do.
Alright.
Style just
Right, so we've got Wei Chen Li coming on for Oxford.
make that
And
Who's coming on for Cambridge?
Dominic.
now against
This is the one that I'm most looking forward to be honest.
They're both very dynamic. So
Very, very dynamic, yeah. Sharp footwork. So I think it's going to be very evenly matched. We'll see how it goes. We're currently setting off with Oxford men's seconds taking a 3-point lead, 30 to 27. Can Dominic close that gap?
yes, so
Dominic is at 35. Wei
Yeah,
Chen,
Wei Chen's been pretty dominant
he's been
all day, so
consistently dominant.
yeah, he's definitely got his work cut out for him here, Dominic.
Or if just off the line.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. And that'd be an attack of preparation, right?
Indecisiveness from Dom. Wei Chen first.
He's under a lot of pressure. Like I said, you know, it's an unenviable position to be in. You know, you're not thinking clearly, you're just so paralysed. You know, scared of making the wrong move that you just don't act in time. And Wei Chen is absolutely clearing up. Dominic's going to have to change it up if he's going to. Yes. When the middle's not working out, distance traps. And that'd be a lovely attack from Dominic. There we go. He's waking up. Oh my goodness. That was a very, very jammy counter attack there.
That was delectable.
Very nicely set up. Ooh.
Just about.
Right.
He's gonna have to work for this and then they can fail.
Very much. Oh, so unlucky.
Unfortunately.
That was a big attack though there from Wei Chen. If Dominic had landed that,
Riposte, it would have been his, but that's unfortunate.
that's very unfortunate.
Absolutely lovely.
31-34. Some fantastic fencing from Dominic. The second once again, Dominic. Parry riposte. Lovely block out. Marvellous. Marvellous, yes. Yeah. Some contention there, I think, about whether or not that was an attack though, but
I think he landed just about in time, but Dom again, after losing 3 in a row, he started to pick it back up and he
it takes a lot of psychological things to improve from that. And we are currently at 35 to Oxford men's seconds and 32 to Cambridge men's seconds. So that's a 3-point gap that Cambridge are going to have to make up if they want to get back on even footing and then overtake. We'll see.
We have Aaron now coming on for the seconds. Aaron Warren.
You can't really see that well from here, but some nice words of encouragement there from the men's first, Dominic there. Some fantastic fencing.
Got a little pep talk from the
Yeah. And on comes Aaron, I think his last bout. So
we got 2 fights left, we got 2 bouts left. And could still go either way, it's only 3 points.
Yeah, let's see if Aaron can pick it up from his previous 2 bouts, which I'm sure he's not feeling like the best about. We all have those days.
We have all those days.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
We have all those days. Great start from Aaron. Lovely full shot.
Very nice. So I'm not surprised she's using it here.
That is confidence right there. That's confidence right there, which is what we want.
But I think she'll be a little careful because this one does have those very good point control for that.
Ari's playing the defence well, but doesn't land the parry. Ari's absolutely working that defence. Not making things easy for Aaron. And there we go. Ari once again powers through, single light. So Oxford men's seconds retain the lead.
Which means they have to continue longer than they
But Aaron's on a good run. That would be, I believe, a reprise right from Ari. Lovely reprise there, very well timed.
She's really putting on the pressure there.
And once again, I believe that's a reprise right. Reprise right to Oxford. Aaron just needs to find that timing, or he needs to try something different. Once again, there's a full shot. And an attack no from Aaron there, but then single light, so hey, who cares?
We like single lights, That's
Single
what we like
lights,
to see.
all day, every day. Once again, Ari is absolutely powering through these hits. setup in the world doesn't matter, does it? So much better fencing from Aaron in that battle there.
He's adapted a little bit, so I think whatever the men's blues captains was telling him at the end worked, and he managed to keep Cambridge just within arm's reach.
So we are now heading into the final bout. 36 to Cambridge, 40 to Oxford. So Cambridge are going to have to make up 9 points here if they're going to win. They're going to have to make 9 points, whereas Oxford are only going to have to make up 5. So Cambridge definitely have their work cut out for them. We'll see how it goes. For this last bout then.
We've got Abdullah from Cambridge, we've got Alan.
Yes.
Alan's been on a tear after the first fight. His first fight wasn't the best, but then he seemed to have
He picked it up.
started moving well, making better decisions in the middle. Abdullah, on the other hand, is he's a dark horse. He's an absolute dark horse. In the sense of, he only started recently. And yet he picks it up very well. He had a great run recently in one of their Bud Stakes matches where he 18-5 someone.
18-5.
Either 18 or 11 up on it was double digits against someone from Warwick, and it was caught on camera, and I've never seen such absolutely distraught from a fencer. No, Abdullah. Abdullah had an 11 full comeback in the recent match.
He had a good run in boxing heats as well. Alright. Alright, let's go. Final bout. Abdullah a bit hesitant off the line there, but lands the attack on crack.
Still flying start for Abdullah.
Yeah, the acoustics in here are not ideal. So it might be quite challenging defenses to hear. I would call that attack left, yes. Alan just hesitating a bit too much after his initial preparation. And he just sneaks it in there, under the arm. Abdullah comes in a bit too deep. Gotta keep those preps nice and small. And once again, he does not get the preparation this time. Just waits a bit too long. Ooh, when he reaches for it, he's got to work that defense. Really long attack there from Alan.
This year.
And he sneaks it in there. So that's 44 to Oxford men's seconds. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think it might be Oxford men's seconds who walks away with the saber victory here. And finishing on a plunge.
Absolute style, Alan.
That is finesse.
Absolute finesse.
That is finesse. Finishing on a plunge. So,
Yeah, the men's second saber is just
final score for the men's second saber is 38 to Cambridge, 45 to Oxford. So that is a difference of, I'm going to do the maths, not my strong point, 7. That is a difference of 7 points going into the next weapon that Cambridge men's seconds will have to account for. Alright, thank you lovely people watching on the live stream, if there's anyone out there, and if there isn't, I talk to myself often, so today's not really been any different for me. Right, me and Nico are going to go away now. We're going to leave you for whichever one comes next. I don't know. So you might be treated to some silence next, which you may prefer. Alright. Good day.
Unfortunately, break your hip, you lose a hip. But
not going to do that again.
it's definitely not. I'm going to stay with the first stage. That's number 3 has switched off, so Eugenie is being replaced by Echo. Now Cambridge has the chance of having a fresh fencer on the beast.
Echo won't be tired, but she also, I don't know how much more options down here. So there's pros and cons to switching. Echo fences very
pressure fencer. It can be because for climbers, it can be you know your fencing method better. There is no reason to have just injuries. Thankfully.
I did think Ava was down there, but luckily. So this is, we're now into the last trial, so this is both third fences. The matches now, in theory, should be quite easy.
Yeah, both those fences, both seconds, and then the grand finale. The last fight is really competitive. Both, some respect for both sides, both fences. That's a good name, you put it in the name.
Both of these are quite high pressure fences, so this time we've got Annika pushing back.
There's a bit too close without doing something. That's what we do.
Yes.
It's going to go up close, attack, be ready, take the blade, just step in and just stay there a bit too long.
She is fencing quite close to Luton, who is about 6 inches taller. Right there. Yeah, it's not right. They're just taking the weighted gauges. This Pepe starting on the other side too. We'll be over there in a moment. Is good work from both of them, staying as they should.
Good back into seeing those, so it's good to see how
too close in this case, unfortunately, allowing the taller Luton to keep them down.
in Epe is really that distance difference that matters so much more perhaps than for the saber. Just because the opponent can hit you anywhere on the arm and on the chest, and if they have longer arms, there's a bit of distance. Like you have to cover anybody that can hit them, but they don't have to cover because they're taller. So that's too close, and really what you should be doing against a taller opponent like this is staying further away and then trying to close this as fast as possible, but push it, not just stay in
A well-deserved high five.
We're expecting the other fight to also go probably in the favor as well with Paulo and Saber. So if they can really hold the Epe or even win the Epe like this,
yes,
good
so
start.
But ideally you don't want to go into the anti-fight with a gap, because then you leave a lot of pressure on the arm.
A lot of pressure, and the anti-fight is technically if we go to 40 for the anti-fight, 5 points, right, and 5 points goes by really, really quickly. So we have only 5 points worth of mistakes can be. Depending on the fight you might run, as the match before the anchor perhaps leave more space, wait at the time. A number of tactics can really be applied there. In this case I think the better to go, try and go to 40, see where it goes.
Yeah, so I think Ava's main focus will be not losing more points. So perhaps she might wait and try and give Lily and Laura a bit more space to play with. Unlike the last bout, which was full of pressure. So I think somebody has told Ava maybe, I'm back to Lily, do this for Lily.
Is the other one still up?
Actually, I think it might be Rudy's phone.
Are we doing this on
Hotspot? I don't know how the hotspot is. Yeah, but bring Rudy's phone.
I don't think I should be the one commenting everything.
Is this one still going?
That one looks like it's still
Yeah, I know. We were doing blues, but apparently blues is down, so we're not doing anything right now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, 542 Cambridge. So if you could hear me, Cambridge is just slightly ahead, with Sam on the left and Oscar from Cambridge on our right. Lots of good lucks for Sam there.
Nobody got carded for 14 points for this leg.
I'm sure it will happen in one of the legs.
Paulo's coming out after this, so we're looking forward for more
Yes. In the women's blues. That's the shouting you can hear. Okay, so Sam's up in the pressure, forcing Oscar back a little. An absolutely lovely direct hit there. Oh, Carl, Rudy's
Hey
done
Rudy,
it.
can you set up your phone?
So it's now equal between the two men, the boys.
I'm doing this right now.
Sam putting a little pressure on
Down there.
Oh, Sam is really wanting this point here. Putting the pressure on Oscar. But Oscar's not letting him have it. Point just wasn't quite on target there. Which brings Cambridge just 1 point in the lead. So this is very early days in the epee. I think Oxford took the saber. Yes. So Cambridge will need to work a little bit in the other weapons to make up that deficit.
I think it was 45-38.
It definitely can be done, but it's difficult in epee where doubles count. So if both lights come up, both fences normally get 8 points.
Let's back up running.
Are we back? Okay. Back into the women's blue.
Been probably not from 40 points, on 38. So Oxford, should we finish off the back? Technically, or at least finish with more hits and things.
Last year, Laura was in the same position. Ted did a few points ago. She chose to wait. So it's also worth saying Lily doesn't need to get to 45. Lily just needs to equal Oxford's score. That has weighted Laura up a bit.
Back on the right. If you want to run the win that, of course, but the skills come to get as many points as possible. So
Yeah, Oxford will be happy with doubles, I think. That will suit them. Singles are even better.
it's a better, it's very nice attack from Laura. And going back to previous dynamic of Lady
It's all that. So she might rush a little.
Brilliant direct one. I think Paulo on the line. And the forward is very nice.
Too far for Laura to make that initial hit. So I think Laura's as keen to get 45 as Lily is to catch her.
Yeah, exactly. Ali has gone back to 2 points behind Oxford. 40 to 40 to 38 in favour of Oxford. And let's record this one protocol. And it was attempted to agree with, but it didn't look too agree with. This is pretty big, and the momentum is so much in favour of Cuba.
Laura is changing her weapon. She's decided she doesn't really like the feel of that one. Maybe she feels it's just down before she's gone.
Some fences as well, but kind of pressure, sometimes she's still not that much, so this is really up to her to decide.
I think having been in a similar position last year, Lily will be a little anxious. She's done possibly the hardest part, but now Laura will want this, which is very difficult to fight, or at least I find it hard to fight someone who is very, very motivated, especially someone who
Last year there was a pretty bit of momentum in the chamber, and one of the advantages of surrendering a weapon, whether it is forced or not, whether you feel it's forced or not, is that you create a break in the fight. That is part of the fighting rules. The fight has now slowed down, the momentum might shift a little way. Those fighters have not time to think about the situation.
Lily will have to hold on to that mental state. It's very nerve-wracking after the penalty was got That is all Laura has to do there.
And there is 1 minute left, 1 minute left. Going to 45, 39 seconds left.
Laura not really out of punch, so neutral there.
Really a grudge match.
It's not quite the certain connection
Make sure
30
it's the
seconds,
same
1
thing.
second. Brilliant counter from Laura. And now Lily. Her opponent down.
Laura is just straightening her blade. Maybe it was better.
Anyway, Laura just has 1 point to score to finish up the match.
I think
Lily
she'll
has to
just
score
go
2.
for that double. It's really not afford to let
Definitely
Laura
going
get
for
it.
double.
Doubles are not allowed! They can probably hear me from there.
And they're going to probably wait out the time.
Yes, I think they would wait.
And they've waited. 44 hits in the last bout, and they've waited out the 3 minutes to wait it. They now have 1 minute of sudden death. First person to score a single life wins the entire match. At the end of the minute, the match goes to Oxford. So now the pressure is on Cambridge to try and get that one single life. Oxford can either get a single life or wait it out.
Look at Laura.
Laura is
She is
pushing.
cool.
Pushing. Oh, it's a double. Double don't count. That double do not count. Only that part. 50 seconds.
Oh my god.
It's very intense.
This is incredible.
Back of the pass. It's fine though.
Turning.
Oh, for
Jostling, I think.
yeah, jostling, blocking her opponent at the back of the eye.
Yeah, that can happen just accidentally. It won't fit.
Victory for Oxford, 45-44. Very impressive fight from both sides. I'm wondering if you can get someone to interview at the middle of Laura probably.
Yeah, I would suppose, to be honest.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm just finding for you stuff.
Good sounds.
That just sounds good, yeah.
Okay, and here the weapon mic is really at the maximum. Should we reduce it? Yeah, hopefully it can be heard now. I'm assuming yes.
Oh, why is it?
Yeah, the mic cam is at the top. But
I didn't think I added this one, but I don't know what. Should we know? Mac. Yeah, so there should just be these two microphones.
okay,
This is ours, and this is the
fencing.
fencing.
Cool. Okay. Well, we're looking at the men's second match. Currently fighting off in Epée. Score is 19-18, favor to Oxford's. Double it out. So the match is relatively balanced right now. We're really like in the middle, around I think the 5th bout. I think they're going to 25. So quite a bit of a way to go, but match is looking good. Cambridge is pushing, right, trying to catch up that one hit that they're behind by 19 to 20. And Oxford is trying to keep that lead, perhaps make it bigger. I'm not entirely sure what the tactics from Oxford are, if they're trying to really win the epee match by a long margin, or if they're really waiting for their saber and foil to bring the match home. But for now it seems Oxford is content with waiting out this particular bout. The Oxford fans are not too confident, I guess, pushing for the hits, especially against a left-hander. Perhaps that may be a particular worry of the Oxford fencer. And a very impressive attack, lunge and cart opposition from Oxford to get the hit. Very, very useful move against left-handers, pushing that blade across the body to get control of it. And another great attack, again on the blades, bring Oxford to 3 points ahead.
And then if you want to do another interview, move those sliders around so that the top one is the camera, of course. And so that one will, we shout for this before the interviews.
And a nice flash coming from Cambridge. That's a direct hit. Doubled out though. Oxford managed to get that stop hit in there. So point difference is still 23 to 20. But there's still a way to go. So no worries for either team right now. Oxford in a comfortable but not completely safe position. But a bit of a low flash coming from Finton over there against Oscar, and Oscar really capitalizes, gets the stop hit over the shoulder. A bit impatient. That was a bit impatient coming from Oxford. Impatient lunge, very neat stop hit on the outside by Finton, making sure to bring back the score to a difference of 3.
Oh, it's still quite close. Was when I left as well. Oxford slightly ahead.
Yeah, slightly ahead. Comfortable but not safe.
Got our left-handed fencer on piste.
We do. We actually have, I think, 2 left-handers in the Cambridge team. So always fun to add in these curveballs if you want.
So if I were you, I'd try and get this camera
Cambridge still pushing. Very risky. Movements are getting a bit bigger from the pressure. Parry's getting bigger. And, Cambridge fencer just pushed a tiny bit too much. Not parried, and beautiful riposte from Oscar Glau.
That was really good work from Oxford Oscar there. She got 2 yellows in second bout. Yeah.
Okay. And we got on the piece now Ben Colliver and Oscar Liu. Oscar Liu ready to fight it out. We have the left-hander from Cambridge and a right-hander with a French grip coming from Oxford. Difference in grips, if you don't know, the French grips are the standard grips, also called pistol grips, because the grip is shaped a little bit like a pistol. They give you a lot of control, a lot of strength, but you don't get necessarily a big length advantage. In terms of the French grips, as we call them, like all the straight handles.
We have a pommeler.
We have, pommelers. We have a pommeler on the right, so you always have the option when you're pommeling, so when you have these straight grips, to hold the grip a bit further from the guards, and that gives you quite a bit of a length advantage. Obviously you have to hold it to the tip of your fingers, so you lose a bit of
you lose the
control and strength, but you get quite a bit of that length advantage, which might make the difference. But depending on the dynamic of the match, it might be a very big difference.
It also depends on how you fence. Like, I'd expect a pommeler to enjoy stop hits rather than parries, where that extra length is particularly useful.
Exactly. So, and we have quite a tall fencer from Cambridge, so we can probably expect relatively direct attacks on both sides, trying to outspeed, outdistance their opponents now.
Oh, he's moving around his hand a lot, which is interesting as it comes back towards his body.
Yeah, lots of hand movements.
I suppose that makes it harder to target a wrist hit.
And a nice hit, yes. But the more you move your hands, obviously the more mobile it is, the less of a target, of an easy target there is to hit. But yeah, the disadvantage is what happened there, which is if you get attacked at the wrong moments, your hand and your tip and your sword is just in the wrong place. So you lose control and you just lose some time potentially, the time that you need to bring your sword back in line to hit your opponent. And it seems that Ben Colliver from Cambridge managed to take advantage of this.
It seems like a very practiced movement from Ben to deliberately trick his opponent.
Definitely. He's half looking for the blade, half just kind of pushing through, which is quite smart because if he looks for the blade and Oscar removes the blade, then you just have an open target to go for. What a hit! What a hit! A beautiful foot hit from Oscar Lou. Really kind of going down, lunging to the foot.
Yeah, that was, he deserved that scream.
Yeah, definitely. And foot hits are among those hits that have not only give you an advantage in terms of points, but they tend to be quite rough on the mental as well. Generally, foot hits can bring quite a bit of the momentum of the fight.
Oh, the referee has stopped the fight.
Oh, the referee called it. The referee just called that the Oxford fencer stepped off of the piece at the back, giving the points to Cambridge. It's something that happened in the previous match.
For the women's blues.
The women's blues. It seems that the pressure is really getting to the head of those fencers, and they are stepping off the piece. I would say probably more often than they would happen in normal matches. It's not at the level of these fencers. It's really not that common for them to. It's really uncommon for them to step off the piece. They would probably block their footwork at the end.
I think in perhaps 15 years of fencing, I've maybe done it twice in a competition.
Yeah, it's really quite rare, but you'd be surprised how many times. Another beautiful hit to the foot, by the way. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many times this has happened at Varsity that people step off just because the pressure is so high.
Like seeing it twice within half an hour is very, very unusual.
Oh, yeah. Oscar Lewis going for that foot again. I think he's found a target that he's really happy with.
Oh, that lovely cross hit to the arm though.
Very nice hit.
That's a good one against a left-handed fencer.
Good against the left-handed fencer? I quite a tall left-handed fencer, and Oscar's doing what he should do, which is going for advanced targets.
But they're just a lovely stop hit from Cambridge.
That one was a bit too obvious, I think. It's becoming clear that Oscar's going for advanced targets for the hand, for the foot, and Ben was just waiting for him at the turn. Oh, again, very neat arm hit. Ben just left his arm open there. And
it was just a bit too wide, and Oscar could see that target right away.
Very clean. And now on the piece we've got Sam Boyarski coming with his own pommel, his own French grip sword against, I think, Oscar Glue. So we've got Oscar Glue and Sam Boyarski on the piece, ready to bring this fight to 35.
I wonder if Oxford's selection criteria was, is your name Oscar, or are you willing to change it?
Yeah. Maybe it's probably the name. That's a good question. Were they named Oscar before they joined the team, or was it part of a ritual when they started? It's a very good point. Also, do they just have to have a name that starts with the same letters as Oxford, perhaps?
That's very good advertising for their team.
Exactly. I mean, the second you've got the same first letter as the university you're fencing for, you already have a net advantage. It's a well-known fact. So. Oxford getting into this fight with high spirits.
Sam has some catching up to do here.
He does. 4 hits, not unsurmountable. There's 3 bouts left, so...
Oh, he's really putting the pressure on there. Oh, but Oscar will not let him do that.
No, he won't. Keeping up the pressure.
Oh,
very nice. Yeah. This is... technically quite a minimalist move from Sam, he just left his sword in the right place. That's what a lot of épée actually comes down to. If you're in a good position and you manage to keep that position, academic and neat, then you get those kind of hits, on the hand like this one, which really comes as minimal amounts of effort, which come from just proper discipline and keeping a cool head on the piece.
Sam may not have been even meaning to get that hit, it just Oscar landed his blade on it.
Yeah. Footed attempts. Seems that the Oxford fencer removed his back foot, which doesn't help that much, given the fact that the front foot was the target. But he manages to get the stop hit in the end anyway. Again, bringing back the...
That was a very long lunge from Oxford.
Very, very long lunge. We're seeing what we're expecting, which is lots of pressure from Cambridge, trying to get those hits. And that was a double. Double hits, so no change in the point differential.
Lovely stop hit from Sam there.
Lovely stop hit. I think the Oxford fencer was just a tiny bit too eager there. He didn't wait to set up the attack, just went straight in, and Sam was, again, waiting for him.
I agree.
There's a lot of time left, right? There's a minute 40 left, and there's 2 more bouts after this. Like, there's no reason to be rushing. This is one of those things that also happen when you have lots of pressure. And another hit, a very nice direct hit.
That was an incredibly long lunge from Sam.
Long lunge, taking advantage of the pommel as well, making that little bit of
that is the kind of hits pommeling is made for.
Yes. Because the Oxford fencer had his arm out, he was going for a stop hit, so direct on both sides. But it's just that bit of perhaps arm extension speed, and another amazing hand hit.
Very good work. So I think the Oxford fencer will just be looking to not lose more hits here. I think Oscar will want that.
Even more defensive than he was before, like just waiting, hoping for an error from Cambridge. There's still a minute and 16 seconds left. There's quite some time.
He does need to watch his feet though, because he is quite near the back.
He does, and he's already stepped out once, so he probably will not step out again. He won't be a bit too worried about that. And a double.
A double is fine at this stage.
It's fine for both. It's not like Cambridge is so far out that the double really hurts them, and Oxford doesn't mind getting closer to 35, I think. And another beautiful hit.
The equalizer from Sam.
Well, this is the third hit that Sam gets on the hand just by hitting Oscar on the hand mistake, probably going for a bit too big of a blade movement, trying to take the blade.
I think his preparation's just maybe a little too big and Sam's taking advantage of that.
Yeah. Score is now equalized, 33-33. About 30 seconds left as well. Now that they've equalized, Sam might... Okay, I was going to say...
takes it back.
Yeah. Sam really didn't have to push too much there, right? He had done his job. But this is really something that gets in your head when you're doing a team event like this. You get the momentum and you just say, okay, I'm winning, I'm getting so many hits against this person, I need more, right? I seem to know how to hit them, I need to hit them no more. And then the really difficult thing is stopping yourself when you realize your opponent might have changed something, or when you don't need to press more if you risk losing those hits.
A key skill is being able to work out when what you're doing is not working.
Phenomenal. What a lunge, what a flash. What a beautiful flash.
That was an incredible bout from Sam. Yes, he deserves all of that hype.
I mean, he's brought the score back from 4 points down, right? 4 points down
Incredible
to winning
work.
35-34. Right, so he's scored 9 hits for Sam to Oscar's 4 hits. So very impressive. And the Cambridge side was justifiably very enthusiastic about this.
Sam will be getting a drink bought for him later, I think.
Yeah, he's definitely having a free pint for that.
So there are 3 fences on each.
Meanwhile, in the women's blues, Oxford are leading. To give you an update on that,
leading 10-0, so they seem to be really achieving their goal. They won already the épée, and now they're looking on to win the foil as well. How it's going, it seems
very well for Oxford is how it's going.
Yeah. It's on the way.
And I think we have another Oscar on the right for Oxford, and then coming on for Cambridge on the left.
And we seem to have one of those rare left-hander against left-hander bout.
Oh, neither of them will be ready for this.
Yeah. We have the usual difficulties of dealing with, left-handers in general, which are rarer, and so you don't have that much of a chance to really practice against them as much. So there's really a lot of skill that come into dealing with someone who has a fencing with a different hand than you, especially a hand that you're not accustomed with. Left-handers are accustomed to fencing right-handers. Right-handers are not accustomed to fencing left-handers. So this should be very interesting. A lot of parries are different. The most efficient parries, the most efficient tactics are different. So we can expect quite a different match coming from these two.
So both taking it a little gently, I think. There is quite a large difference in height in this bout as well.
There is.
As you can see, Oxford's Oscar needed to move the blade out the way before coming in for that hit against his taller opponent.
That was smart. Did a small preparation forward with a step, waited for the arm extension, circle 6 parry, and flayed straight through.
Textbook
nice
execution there.
Double hits. 36 all. Reminder they're going to 40 points and they don't have to be leading at the end of the fight. We could end up at 40-40 for the last fight.
I think the anchor pair are probably hoping one of them will draw a little ahead to take a bit of pressure off.
For sure.
Because as you saw in the women's blues bout, if it is the same score, you need that single light.
Approaching the 1 minute mark, and that's a double. Okay. I mean, it's still fine from both fences, but they might be a bit disappointed that they're not able to double it out. Probably Oxford is more disappointed here because he was starting the action, he was going for that single.
Yeah,
Cambridge is probably happy that he managed to just double it out, right?
I think especially these last 3 bouts will be very evenly matched fences normally.
Oh, wow, okay.
Lovely hit there.
Lovely hits. A bit unacademic in the size of the moves, but really feinting in, waiting for the parry, disengaging. It seems that the conclusion Ben Oliver has arrived at from Cambridge is that Oscar from the right is really going for a circle 6 every time, so he's going for the same parry over and over again. So he's feinting in, disengaging the parry, and then hitting.
Oh, and another double.
That's a double. So Cambridge keep their lead of 1 point, 39-38, hoping to push that lead to the final bout.
Yeah, they're both just waiting for that opening. It's quite close together.
They are quite close, yeah. I think they might not be accustomed to the left-hander against left-hander.
Oh, very messy there. But I don't think anyone got hurt.
Yeah, no one got hurt. I think the Oxford fencer might have tripped over the leg of the Cambridge fencer, but it was clearly not on purpose, so no call from the referee. It's fair enough. 1 minute and 12 seconds left on the clock. And that's a double. That's a double, and that's pretty much in Cambridge's favor because they're going to be entering the final fight of this 45-point match for men's second épée with a 1 point lead.
Yeah, so now Cambridge's anchor will be quite happy because they can now get doubles if they wish to.
They could double it out. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure what the plan for Cambridge is. I think they might have lost saber, right?
They lost saber, I believe, 38-45.
Right.
So if they can keep things fairly even with épée, their foil will have to catch up.
Exactly. So right now Cambridge is overall 7 points behind. So the ideal would be to get 7 points ahead in épée. They can't anymore, right? The difference right now is only 6 points maximum if Cambridge scores 5 in a row. But Finton Hanks from Cambridge is going to try his best to get more and more hits so that foil will still have to win their fight, foil for sure, but Cambridge foil might have to win their fight by fewer hits if Finton does a good job here. And inversely, Oscar Lou doesn't have too much of a pressure on him.
Yeah, if Oscar can keep this 1 point gap, I think his team will be happy.
Yeah. If he just keeps following Cambridge, not losing too much, that would be really ideal for Oscar. So
because if they keep épée is one that is hard to gain a lot of ground on because of the doubles. So if they can keep this one fairly even and leave the final fight to foil, I think that will work for both teams.
Yeah. And you can see this is actually what's happening. Oscar's being quite defensive. He's not creating too much on the beast. He's really waiting for Finton to attack to create that opening for him to hit. We're getting Sam for the interview.
I'll go fetch him.
Not too much happening. The fences are happy, content with watching each other. It seems they're both quite worried about having to attack the other. Both have been doing pretty well on the defensive, so that's probably why. And depending on what Cambridge is expecting from their foilists, they might be happy to leave the match where it is. It's a bit risky because Cambridge is 7 points down from the saber, but if they're expecting to really roll over Oxford in the foil, perhaps this is a tactic they've agreed upon.
Yeah, I don't think Cambridge will be wanting to rush here, because rushing an épée does tend to lose you points more often than it gains you them.
For sure. Yeah, the defender definitely has the advantage, so any kind of slightly over-aggressive attack might cost quite a bit.
You want to keep the pressure, but not necessarily aggression, which I think both fencers are actually trying to do simultaneously here. Oh!
Very nice.
A very lovely wrist hit from Oscar there.
Lovely wrist hit. And yeah, it's a reminder that when we tally up the points of the different matches at the end, it's not uncommon for matches to be won by 1 or 2 points. So every single point counts here. Every single point counts, and Oxford has managed to bring it back to 41 all. And if they happen to leave or to finish on time here, what a hit! Oscar back with his foot hits that are becoming really his raison d'être in this match. If the score is equal at the end, they will have to go for a sudden death minute.
Very good foot hit there, the timing.
A double, and Oxford seems to be happy with that. Indeed, because they're already winning. So
I think Oxford would just like to win this. They don't really mind by how much.
Yeah. I mean, given the fright that Sam gave them earlier by bringing back all those hits, they will definitely be happy with a victory.
There is a live somewhere going on. So much fun.
Can you sort out the webcam audio if I go get Sam? That is another single light for Oxford. Very good work from Oscar here, just those light touches with perfect distance. That's all he needs to do.
Oxford really doing his job there, and Finton seems to really want to get those hits, pressing. Again, and another beautiful foot hit to mark the victory for Oxford in the men's seconds épée match.
You just keep talking.
Quite the victory here, quite the victory. Oxford's understandably very happy with their success here. The match wasn't looking that good for them, and then slowly, hit by hit, they've brought it back to a victory by 3 points, meaning Cambridge is now 10 points behind Oxford in the men's seconds match. 10 points meaning that if Cambridge wanted to win, they would have to win the next upcoming foil match but by more than 10 points. Right? So they would have to win 45-34. And they're getting ready for the foil match. It seems the first fence for Cambridge for foil is going to be Paulo. Okay, we turn the camera around. Get this.
Yeah, and switch the mics, I think.
The mic, so. Okay, we seem to have Sam Boyarsky for an interview. Over here. Welcome, Sam. We wanted to have you because of that beautiful performance we saw from you.
Yeah. Had to make up for the first. Let it down a bit, but it's a nice way to end my Cambridge career.
You were starting off 30-26, right? 2 points down.
26, yeah. Something like that.
What was the plan coming into the match? Were you going for the full 35 hits?
Just fence.
Just fence? Yeah, one by one?
Yeah, because the last two of my bouts weren't like great, they were a bit even, so I thought I'm just going to fence just to test it out. The first couple of points, he was a good day off. He was happy to go back and just try and let me attack into him. But once we got even, he got more rattled, so it was actually nice of me because he started attacking into me. So it was just, I really wanted to score that last point.
I mean, it worked out beautifully. Those like really long attacks.
Yeah.
You managed to get full advantage.
Possibly he didn't notice how much people go. It was tense. It was a very nice way to finish.
It was a really nice fight, very exciting to watch. So, really good job on that. Any final thoughts on how the match ended?
Sometimes you can't. It happens to have the neutralising thing for you, so I think that happened to Varsity, but also always very hard to be angry at Varsity. So.
Before we switch back to the foil, is there a plan for the foil? What's behind, right?
So they need a pretty huge performance.
Huge performance. Well,
they've got some pretty huge foilists, I think, not in terms of actual height.
Amazing. Well, we'll turn to them and we'll see what the men's second match can do. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Turn back to the match. And we are back. We are back for the men's second foil match.
Just testing weights and gauges to make sure the swords are nice and legal, which they are, and just test each other to make sure that they work. The brochure, can you?
It's in my language.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a lovely point from Oxford there. I'm actually an epéist, so the commentary might be interesting. But the foilists are over with the women's blues at the minute. So Cambridge comes in, but that is their off-target light because they do not have the priority, which is very important in foil. Oh, so you can get some minor disagreements with the referee, which is what was happening there.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, that is a lovely stop here, I think, for the foilists in Cambridge, which is, I think, quite unusual. in the in foil, my favourite in épée, but there we go. Oh, very close infighting, again quite common in men's foil, but they just start from where they were. Oh, Oxford coming in hard. The referee calls that one for contact. Some lovely close infighting there. See, each side must try and gain priority when they're fencing foil. Or they can get a single light just like that, because if only one light comes up, that's their time. So very good. Oh, he brings his arm right back to come in, but I think that just lands on his opponent's leg. That is a double, but you cannot have doubles in foil. So the referee decides it is Oxford's point. Now they will shake hands and change their fences. So now we're just waiting for the fences to change over. So Oxford a little ahead here. Which Cambridge will be quite worried about because they lost both the épée and the saber. So if they want to win this, they will need a big comeback in the foil. So we have Jude on the left for Cambridge. I'm afraid I don't know the name of the Oxford fencer, and I have lost my brochure. I'm stealing our brochure, so I don't know who anyone is. Meanwhile, in the women's blues, it is currently 27-10 to Oxford. Oh, here we go again. So Jude will be hoping to catch back up here. But of course, you can't use doubles to get out of this. Whoa! You need single lights. Okay, so Jude is trying to get priority by coming in hard. But his opponent takes it and lands a nice straight hit there. So Oxford have widened the gap a little here. Ooh. Oh, will the referee give that is the question. Oh no, she's going to card him for covering, I believe, which is when you put your arm, which is non-conductive, in front of the conductive body. That is off target hit from the Oxford fencer, so they've just missed a little there. Good fencing from both sides. Oh, very active foil is. Oh, and that is an off target from the Oxford fencer. So good try, but not quite with the priority there. Oh, double off target. But the referee will still tell us who she thinks had priority. pressure on from Oxford. Coming in. Oh, and it's parried. So now Cambridge lands off target, I think, on his mask. Okay, that was quite unusual from Jude for Cambridge, because although he doesn't have priority, as it was one light, he did get the hit there. See, this time he didn't have priority, and as his opponent made a hit as well, that was a point for Oxford. Very good work from Jude there. So it's 7-8. Oh, Jude has closed that gap. Now it is 8-all. 8-all.
We're into the last leg of each defensive level.
Oh, a good try, but that is just off target. So Jude brings Cambridge just into the lead there. And finishes his job, bringing it to 10-8 to Cambridge. Good from both our fencers there. That's what you were doing.
Oxford were pretty worried.
Oh, they were worried you were going to fuck it up.
Maybe again? I don't know. Was it that bad the first time?
Oh.
So we are the foil. Continuing.
So Cambridge have just brought things back into the lead. It is 10-8 to Cambridge, with a lovely bout from Jude there. Now we've got Toby. Now Toby for Oxford used to be a Cambridge fencer.
I was going to say, I know that face. I know that face.
So this will be interesting, as these two should know each other fairly well, which always makes a fight more. Oh, I think Toby's weapon has failed.
Oh, classic.
So he's had to go get another one.
Very classic foil moments. We always like those.
Yep, he's just coming with his second weapon for the referee to check. This is important, as if the weapon is too light, you will get touches that are barely even there.
And facing him, Mateusz.
Here we go.
Okay. Third fight, reminder, to win the entire match for men's seconds, Cambridge has to win this by more than 10 points. So.
Yes, so Cambridge will be very happy with that.
Okay, nice hit. Actually, it looked like a remise from Cambridge, but he didn't have priority as far as I can tell.
Well, you don't need priority if you get the light.
That's correct, that's correct.
Yeah, Jude was doing some lovely stop hits earlier, actually.
Okay. Oh, what a parry and what a riposte!
Very good work from Cambridge here, picking up what they lost in that first bout.
Nice parry, priority to the left, pushing forwards, an attack on the blades, I think, and...
Yeah, but it goes through.
It goes through. Oh,
A lot of work
very close.
here.
There was an inside flick, I think, which might have ended up on the arm or the leg.
Oh! A direct attack landing just on the shoulder there.
Like on preparation, they're really expecting his opponent to do a big preparation and instant punishment.
So foil is still timed, but it's quite unusual for it to actually run out, as you can see here with the men fencing quite actively to score their points. Oh, very ducky down from Matty there. But unfortunately he can't quite duck that hit.
Yeah, not exactly, but it's fine for Cambridge. They're still 3 points ahead. Still doing very well in that match. Unfortunate riposte, and we go through. But yeah, Cambridge came in this match 2 points ahead.
Yeah.
Right now they're at 3. They're hoping to have it be 4.
Oh,
that was very close.
That was very close. The two boys coming into infighting distance there.
Riposte, parry, riposte, another parry, another riposte. Wow, and essentially a remise, but it gets counted as attack no coming from Cambridge, which is fair as well. Oh, another beautiful,
lovely direct hit
through
from
lunge.
Toby there.
Yeah.
But the referee wants to have a word.
I think the Oxford fencer is definitely in the head of the Cambridge fencer here.
Yeah, he's asking to have his weapon tested just to ensure that it works.
Oh, another beautiful.
Especially as I don't believe Toby had the priority.
Oh, he
there.
definitely didn't have. We went in card hit and blocked it out beautifully. This was a really smart hit coming from him. It's just using his brain fully. And we're back at an equal score of 14-14, which Oxford is going to be extremely happy with.
Yeah, Oxford, if they keep it equal, I think they will be happy because they have those points from the saber.
And the épée.
Oh, and the extra points from the épée.
3 points from the épée, 7 from the saber.
So Cambridge would need to win this by 11 hits if they want to win the men's second varsity match. So that will definitely be in Matty's head during this. A lovely comeback from Toby there.
What a comeback, coming from 2 points down and bringing Oxford to a lead, 1 point ahead, going into the fourth match.
Yeah, Toby's team coming to congratulate him on a nice win there. He'll be very happy with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's nothing to complain about really here from the Oxford side. Cambridge, this is not looking too great. This means they really have to, like a smaller and smaller margin of error if they really want to bring that fight to the 45-34 they need to win the overall men's second match. So
yeah, Oxford have quite a lot of leeway here. So if they have a particularly difficult fencer, it doesn't matter so much, whereas Cambridge really can't afford mistakes at this point.
Yeah.
This is great. Okay, so here we go. They're off to 20 now in the men's foil.
20, very
pressure from Oxford here.
Lots of pressure from Oxford. Academic foil, and the attack goes through. Attack goes through from the right.
That is a lovely textbook foil hit, I think. You just pressure your opponent, so you've got priority, and move in for the hit.
Very aggressive move from Jude's. Doesn't exactly pay off, and whoa, what a hit!
There we go. That's what he meant to do last time.
He found like such a small opening right underneath the arm of his opponent, on the flank. Actually, it's what's most of what he's actually looking for. It seems he's really going from underneath every time.
Possibly a favoured way of his defence.
Yeah.
We've only fenced once in foil, so I'm not really sure.
Oh, nice parry riposte coming from Oxford.
Cambridge lands it on target,
Oh,
and they have the right of way. Very nice.
Right of way, it seems that the call was perhaps attack on preparation. Maybe Oxford was looking for the blades, really not kind of creating an attack from the beginning, whereas Cambridge was. So, referee call favoring Cambridge. I'm sure Cambridge will not complain about that.
Yeah, the current commentary is by two atheists, so we don't normally have this problem. Lots of parries in foil. Cambridge is looking to gain the priority back here, which they don't quite manage before Oxford lands. Oh shit!
Hit off
sorry,
targets.
someone's fallen over in the women's blues.
Slightly.
Off target hits. A bit small sign of exasperation coming from the Oxford fencer, and finally he gets it. Seems to come after missing the hit, parrying. It seems to have been a riposte or a remise of some kinds. Oxford now with the lead of 3 hits.
They'll be happy with that.
They will be for sure.
Oh, pressuring towards the back. Cambridge will have to go forward.
Oh, the riposte from Cambridge just slightly off target, probably on the shoulder there. So close.
Yeah, very delicate aiming game with the foils. You can only hit the torso and silver.
Oh, parry and counter parry.
That is an on-target hit for Oxford, gaining the priority.
Quite a hard hit to call, I think, for the referee, but I think made the right one. The parry from Cambridge was actually out. The riposte was the riposte actually went over the shoulder of the opponent, and this was counter parried. Essentially, another parry came from Oxford, and the riposte there was actually clean on target, with the remise from Cambridge being off target. So
yes,
clean call, and now. We have on the piste Sam Chuang for Oxford and Paulo Barrios for Cambridge. This is a pretty good score for Oxford. They're going to look to...
Oxford are just going to look to keep this lead, possibly widen it if they can, because they'll be happy with being ahead here, really, I think.
Yeah. Oxford's goal right now is to reach 35 points. The second Oxford reaches 35 points, they have won the men's second match, essentially. Yes, they will have to go to 45, they want to finish the match properly, but overall they would have won the encounter if they reach 35 points.
Yeah, I'd expect to see a big celebration from Oxford at that point, because they will have worked this out too.
Oh yeah, they've worked it out, and they've been working hard for this match. We've seen them really come back from lots of points behind, showing some very nice hits in all weapons, so this is something that they'll be keen to celebrate. Oh, very close attack by Paulo, which seems to probably hit the leg.
The Oxford fencer is just on the piece there, so he doesn't have a lot of room. Once his foot comes off that silver part, he is off the piece. So the referee just being very careful with placing his foot.
Oh yes, very smart, Paulo.
Lovely hit from Paulo there.
Yeah. He knew his opponent couldn't go back. Takes the priority, lunges straight through. Clean hits. Wow, and off target hit from Paulo. Oh, and there seems to be equipment malfunction, I think. The foil just lit up out of nowhere. the women's foil has been won by Oxford. So now the last match of this morning is the men's foil seconds. A very nice hits from Paulo. Double hit obviously doesn't count, but the attack is given to the right, so the point goes to Oxford. Nice hit from Paulo. Okay, and then Cambridge has brought it back, 21-21. So match is back to being quite even. But for Cambridge, due to the other matches they've lost, Cambridge needs a lot more hits to actually be in a comfortable position. So even though this particular match looks fine, they're gonna still have the pressure on them to get even more hits there.
Yeah, fill in for the time being, just don't say anything insane.
Seems to be a disagreement about some aspects of the match here.
Back for the women's saber.
I can help.
Let's go, Holly and Vlad. Nico walked out on us. Well, no, he didn't. He's over there. But
not entirely sure what the disagreement is about. Seems cordial, but obviously still tense because every single point here will count.
Right. So we are kicking off with. So we are kicking off with Zara and So here we go. Yeah.
You should do this.
Not entirely sure, what what's happening here. The scores seem to have gone down for some reason on the box.
So we have 1 point to saber.
Apparently I'm to join you again. What's happening here?
I'm not sure. They were both at 21 hits, and scores have been. Some parts of the scores have been removed.
Oh.
I think there might have been an issue with the order, perhaps. The wrong fencer was in the piece, is my guess. That seems to be the only reason why there would ever be a rollback of the scores. We've gone back to the 20-16 of the previous match.
3 points in. Come on, Bobby.
I know.
I might have to
I've already
check with the
done
fences what exactly the call was, but it seems to have been something getting mixed up.
Zara tried to do it short, but just didn't. So that's been called for Zara's attack. It's sort of difficult to see from this angle, but when you're obviously there directly within the order, it's much easier to see minor differences in the attacks. Zara came in with a.
Yeah, so it seems the Oxford's side put the wrong person on the piste.
Oh dear, that is quite an unusual mistake.
That is quite an unusual mistake, and the decision from the referee seems to have been to roll back the score.
Oh.
Even though Cambridge was doing quite well, right? Because they brought it back from 16
did.
to 20 to 21 all. I can understand why Cambridge would be quite unhappy with this, just from the fact that they were doing so much and scoring so well, and that Oxford doesn't seem to have taken any kind of penalty from this.
Which again is unusual in itself, because I'm not sure actually what you do at World Championships when this happens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the assumption that it wouldn't happen in a World Championship, but yeah, it's quite an interesting question. I think the team definitely should be probably penalised in some way, but you can't really penalise them with hits. So the one thing you can be sure of is that Paulo for Cambridge right now has an insane will to win there, because he was doing very well, scoring some nice hits, and now has been unleashed upon his brand new opponents.
Who I believe is Toby.
Whereas Toby used to be at Cambridge, and Toby seems to be doing quite well now. The momentum has shifted back to him. Oh, very nice hit by Toby, not being scared of his opponents.
Oh, very good.
The parry is given to the left.
From these two here.
Parry is given to the left, meaning it's points for Cambridge. 23-19 is the score. Another parry.
Priority Cambridge, Paulo doing very well here.
Another parry to the left. Score is 20-23, favouring Oxford.
So now coming on, we have Anna from Cambridge. Has a very interesting style. I don't think I've ever seen anyone.
There's twice in a row that they seem to be going down, trying to hit their opponent from underneath. A direct hit from Toby. From the two matches Toby has fenced, he seems to be very content and very good at those direct attacks in the middle. A lot of his opponents miss, and that's where he takes the advantage. And that's one more hit for Cambridge, it seems.
I think it's now 21-20. Yeah, so no, 21-24, sorry. So Oxford 3 points in the lead so far.
Strategics of their fencing. Paulo is one of the few people I'm actually scared of because of how strong he is.
And the attack is given to the right. It seems the Oxford fencer had his arm extended earlier, so was really producing an attack before the Cambridge fencer.
Yeah, that's one of the key things the referee is watching for here, is who has priority, as it can only be one side at a time. Double hits are not allowed in foil.
No double hits. Priority is obtained by essentially attacking or being considered to be in the attack. For that, you need to either just be moving forward and having the attack, or getting the attack back from your opponents by virtue of parrying the blade or making them miss.
Oh my god, that's the first fall from Anna. That's fall number one.
On the piste, now I think we have.
This is Matty from Cambridge and from Oxford.
Matty from Cambridge and Sam Zhuang from Oxford.
That two on the counter with a no penalty. They just put the right
Later on, perhaps we'll keep a count. However many times it falls over, that's how many shots. I hope people watch for idea insightful.
Well, we have receipts.
Yes, we have receipts. And I suspect that might have been an attack. Honestly, I can't see
It's
working at defense.
Yeah, definitely not
Just
proper.
So
indeed, we have confirmation from the Cambridge side that just Oxford put the wrong fencer on the piste earlier. There was no penalty; they just rolled back the scores. This is a very, very rare situation, so it's unsurprising that there wasn't an optimal solution offered. But the fact that there was no penalty whatsoever is strange nonetheless. Regardless, we're back on our now sixth bout, going to 30 points. And Oxford seems to be doing pretty well. That 27 points to 21. Getting closer to this 35 points mark they need to win the men's second fights. Off target hit from Mateusz.
Very well held from Paulo there. Attacked just at the right time.
Another off target hit. Very close. Very long attack from Mateusz. Actually ends up not on the target.
Oh, referee is asking them to just concentrate, please.
The hit is given as attack from the right off target. And it seems this new call, this double light is called as, I think, the Cambridge fence are looking for the blades, and so losing priority as a consequence. Point being given to the right, bringing the scores to 28-21 in favour of Oxford. 29 now. 29 now, a very long attack from the Oxford fencer.
Let me do it. Saber is a weapon of convention, which means the referee has to decide which side has the priority.
Parry from the left, riposte is off target. No point for Cambridge. 2 minutes left in this match.
Lots of time,
And
but
attack comes from the right from this one. Yeah,
Cambridge takes the point there.
double light, and this time Mateusz has the attack. His arm is extended, and he gets the points. I think the attack was off target here from Oxford.
Which, when she lands those parries and gets those distance grabs,
Oh, and a very, very neat hit from Sang Jiang, who actually baited an attack, waited for Mateusz to lunge, got the priority back by making him miss, and then hit him straight afterwards.
A lovely, lovely action there.
Lovely move.
Cambridge are now 8 points down, running into the last few bouts, so they have a lot of work to do if they want to make this back.
She has to stop.
Yes. Yeah, it's difficult with rotaries. You've got It's difficult with rotaries. You've got to find the time.
Okay, and we're getting into...
Oh, Toby. That is Jude from Cambridge just saying, Toby, what are you doing in Oxford? And Toby says, winning, I believe.
That would be a fair point, quite objective given the situation. I guess the one thing the Cambridge side could be asking Toby is if it is indeed him that's meant to be on the piste. At this point, we're not even sure if what kind of people Oxford are putting on the piste. It might be just random members of the audience.
More Oscars. More Oscars.
When they put the wrong one, they have to go back to the last leg that was fenced correctly.
I think
I know. I asked
It seems to appear that Oxford has the correct fences on the piece this time. It's being confirmed, so that's a big win for the show in general.
But you could give it for not presenting on the piece there was supposed to be somebody on the piece, and then if you don't show up, it's technically...
That's the first hit going to Oxford. Again, Oxford has to go to 35 points. If they reach 35 points, they have won the men's second encounter. Okay. They still have to finish that fight. They still have to go to 45 or to the end of the 9th bout. But by the point they reach 35 points, this will be a victory for Oxford, in effect, for the overall men's seconds match.
So I think we will see Oxford very happy.
Probably. We'll have to wait for the celebration, but we can definitely expect it to happen.
Because they've opened up quite a gap now, so Cambridge will be very on edge for the next few points, I believe.
There's a 7-point gap. Parry from the left, counter parry from the right, and riposte is in favour of Oxford. Scores 24-32. Oxford 3 points away from winning the encounter.
I believe that is priority with Cambridge. both lights come up, but priority to Cambridge there. Oh, off-target hit from Toby, just on the shoulder, I think. Oh!
Nice direct.
Yeah, in together, but only one light. Therefore, point to Cambridge.
It seems the parry was given to Oxford, but the riposte was missed completely. So Cambridge gets their straight attack through.
Again, just off target. Would have been good with priority. Just a little bit off there though.
Yeah, he was
And there it is. This
Very
time
clean
he
hit.
lands it.
Very clean hit from Toby. Waiting for the miss and then capitalizing straight afterwards. Again, very neat parry, very neat riposte. Nothing to say there.
This has definitely been the most exciting match of the...
There it is. Oxford M2 take the match for the men's seconds.
Take the match for men's seconds at the 7th bout, bringing the score to 35-25, I think.
With an overhead hit.
26, with a very nice, overhead hit.
There was no mistake from Zara. I think they both know that.
She played that perfectly. She's sort of having trouble dealing with these attacking preps from Zara, so clearly she's trying to set up distance traps, and she now has the priority. There we go. That's a positive. Yes. On the receiving end of some of her hits from saber.
Okay, and now that the stakes are slightly lower, the match still continues. Oxford's going to look to close out the match, probably going to 45. But indeed, the match is essentially won, and you can see that from the celebration we got earlier.
There was a bit of a false start from Zara.
Good work from Zara.
I got 8 points. Zara, I think
9 points. Wow.
16. No, even no 10.
Okay, and on the piece now we have George Mayer and Matthew Dawson ready to fight it out for honor. Let's agree.
Yeah,
it is
they're
for
now
honor.
playing for honour, just for the foil, to see who can take this win. So Cambridge will still want the foil win.
This is just appropriate, isn't it? Because Epee started for honor, Sword Fighting started for honor, and we're back at honor. We've left the sports.
We're
We
now,
are back.
now in honour.
We're back to honor duels.
Very, very, very strong.
And it's starting well for Cambridge. Perhaps the lowering of the tension was what they needed.
Yes.
Very nice hit from Mateusz. Another very nice hit.
Anna does have a tendency to fall, so...
She's fallen 3 times, so we'll see. Yeah, that
Nice parry. And what a riposte!
Oh,
that's
beautiful riposte.
I mean, talk of
there.
honor. Talk of honor.
This man wants his honour back.
Takes the parry, holds it, stares his opponent right in the eyes, and the riposte goes straight through.
He doesn't have the priority there though, although he insists he did.
Yes, it did.
I agree with the referee.
Yeah, it
here.
seems the CIS side agreed as well.
Sam looks a bit confused as to why she stopped that one, but no yellow card was for Anna. Oh, it was a counter close. Sorry, my bad, it's hard to see from this angle.
Score is now 29 to 36, favouring Oxford. This is the before last bout. Before last, when the 8th bout, they're going to 40 hits.
So these should be the second strongest fencers from each team we'd expect at this point.
And a very nice Yeah, very nice counter attack it seems.
I don't think he even had priority there, but he had one light, and that's all he wanted.
Yeah, Matthew just stopped, gave priority. George just took the advantage, tried to launch through, and just got blocked out. It was a beautiful stop it was block.
Oh yes, that's a rough out.
Oh, and that's yeah. Matthew was
just-
trying to go for quite a cheeky. I guess you could kind of counter attack, but it didn't work out.
It's a lot of slave.
Clean hits from the left.
All day, every slave.
Very clean hits.
You can see rallying around Dahlia. So I'm seeing, because Dahlia, it really is so aggressive and so assertive, and Bella has a tendency to be much more on the passive side. I am seeing quite possibly.
Impressive lunge coming from the left, but doesn't actually go far enough, and we get a stop hit with enough targets coming from the right.
Oh, a lovely hit there.
Lovely mid hit. A duck, right? You just ducked underneath the blades.
Effectively a ducking stop hit. That's a very FA move, but
Very
if it
FA
works,
Look, if it's stupid but works, it's not stupid.
that is very true. That is how
And-
I fence foil, and I'm an FAist.
That's how I fence epic and I'm an epiist.
Ah, yes.
Oh, nice parry, but the riposte is not there.
There's the riposte.
And it seems like another counter attack. This is one of the most FAE foil matches I've seen.
I love it. Perfect for us, to be honest.
Yes. This is the kind of match I wanted to cast anyway. Oh, off target. Matty Dawson slowly bringing the score back.
This is one of those matches where
38-33, right? 32, 6 points difference.
They go for the full extension on an attack. Yeah, they both seem to be like quite hesitant.
Attack from Oxford. Goes wide, and the counter attack from Cambridge is off target.
So nothing for anybody there.
Nothing to see here.
And Bella is clearing up this and is landing on the guard.
Oh, and what a hit! What a hit from
and
the
a
Oxford.
broken foil, I think.
We get
Or at least very bent.
very bent foil. Very nice step in preem, blocks his opponent's blade, gets the parry, and then hits from that high preem position. A very clean hit. Oh no.
A lovely riposte.
I was going to say how good this match was, and
Yeah.
that was an unfortunate way to end up. Hopefully the Oxford Professor doesn't get black carded for throwing his mask,
I
because this
think
is a
that's
black cardable
unlikely.
offence, but it's very unlikely.
You normally have to nail someone with the mask.
Okay, and we'll be entering the last bout of the men's second match in foil. Score being 32-40 favouring Oxford.
Well, Dahlia is normally a lot more assertive about it.
And we have on the piece Qingxiang Chung, and on the other side Paulo Barrios.
Right, here we have Madeline coming on. Against Anna Liao. I really don't know.
I think she has to face the interviews because when she won Indies, she
Anna is like a bit of a wild card, if I'm honest. Sometimes she matches up. Sometimes her style does not have the right match.
Okay, that's one hit coming from the left. The offensive from Cambridge is really, I think he's definitely one level ahead of everyone probably in this match. He's really expected to bring in a lot of points. So even though right now the score...
Well, he's starting. He's starting to get his points.
He's already gotten, I think, 1 point, 2 points. And even though the score is very much in favour of Oxford, You can expect this fight to be really close. So keep your eyes on this fight, even though it doesn't matter as much as we wish it would.
Again, it is for the pride. If you were the anchor and you're behind, but you do a very good job, even if you don't win, you will have the respect of your team.
Exactly, and people remember what weapon won, right? What weapon won in what year. So at the moment, Cambridge has lost 2 of the other weapons. If foil was there to really bring the morale back up, this would be a very good thing. In fact, if the men's foilists win, this might be the only match Cambridge has won this morning, which would be quite sad for the Cambridge crowds. But
Oxford will be very happy.
Oxford will be particularly happy, and good on them for winning so handily so many of these matches.
Yeah, congrats to their coach and their fencers. But Paulo from Cambridge
if
does
Paulo has
not
something
want
to say
that
about
to be
it,
the case.
he'll make sure at least one of those matches goes into Cambridge's pockets.
Well, they have quite a gap to make up, I have to say. Zara's really going to have to pop
Oh, single light. A miss from the left, single light coming from the right in the attack. And on the other live stream, you might be able to see
the women's
blues, yeah.
In their rankabout too.
Yeah, last fight for saber, so what an exciting situation we have. In both cases, Cambridge behind, but with a chance of bringing the victory. And another hit for Paulo. Paulo bringing the fight to 4 points difference.
Paulo is on fire here, looking very good, very strong from Paulo.
Oh, and what a cold-blooded hit from Paulo with all the pressure. He stays there, arm extended line, and hits his opponent straight on the chest.
Yep, this man knew what he wanted and went for it.
And another hit for Paulo. 2 points behind now. 2 points behind. He has a real momentum behind him now. He's, I think, really feeling it. So now it's time to close it off, bring it to equality, and then bring it to 45.
He wants to get the pride back for his team there.
The parry, it seems apparently the riposte is out, and the riposte is given.
Is good.
Yeah, second riposte given to Oxford. Single light. Unfortunate single light for Oxford. Unfortunate for Cambridge, not for Oxford, of course.
For Oxford, they are having a great time with those
single lights. Very nice top hit to the block from the Cambridge fencer. Bring it again back to 3 points difference. Brings it to 41-43 as the women's first wins the saber for Oxford. Paulo brings it to 41-43, really pushing for that 45 victory honor in foil. And it's another hit, 42-43 in favor of Oxford. We're seeing so much from the Cambridge foilists.
But before that, they're going to do their classic huddle and three cheers.
What a tense moment, very tense moment. And Paulo equalizes 43-all.
Well, this is going to be a tight one.
Oh, and what a line! 44-43 for Cambridge. Bring it back from so far behind. That line was beautiful. like even though there's not that much weight on that match, this is a really cold-blooded hit for Paulo, and Oxford equalizes 44-44. This is the second time today we get such a close match for the last fight. Next one to hit will bring the entire match home. Oh, off target. The tension is high. Tension is very high. And a single light is denied from the referee for blocking the target area. Oh, that is quite the call to make. Quite the call to make. It was single light for Oxford, but apparently the fencer blocked the target area with his hand. Oh! Direct attack, and it's off target for Cambridge. What a fight, what a tension in the hall. And the attack is called no and off target for Cambridge. These last two calls for Cambridge have been crazy. They're not wrong, they're just very difficult to make. I think off target was a hand hit from Cambridge. Obviously off the target, still 44-all. The pressure is sky high in the hole. I mean, this is the most intense, non-important match I've ever seen. The referee breaks the tension by asking the fences.
Was that a blade snap?
That was a blade snap. That was a blade snap from the Cambridge fencer, which is that's not good. It gives him some time to breathe, but that was the blade he was doing so well with. So this is not good for him. Hopefully the next blade feels fine, so he doesn't feel like he's out of it.
My blood pressure is skyrocketing right now.
Yeah, I mean for an already lost men's second foil match, this is tense. This is insanely tense. By a big margin.
It's always nice to win 1 out of the 3 at least, though.
Oh yeah. And that's the riposte is off target. It's off target. The hit is off target from Cambridge. Light from Oxford, but the point from Cambridge, the hit from Cambridge counts as in it's off target. Still no hit. And that's an attack. That's an attack from and that's a hit. A hit from Cambridge. The Oxford fencer is looking for the blades, and he gets hit. Amazing performance from Paulo Barrios. I want Paulo, but do I need to announce the victor? I need to know if I have another job. Okay, we might come back to you with an interview of Paulo Barrios, of course.
I don't know foil, I don't know the conventions. Yeah, in your interactions, I assume you have to make sure it's yeah, there's a lot of fences. Whole room full of them.
Meanwhile, my team, my goes to go. Fill up a 3-person team.
Yeah, I would just say me and Vlad are ARU and Lancaster respectively. So there's not as many fences.
Lancaster still has more than us.
Yeah, that's true. Lancaster's a good one. Shout out Lancaster University. None of them are going to be working. Shout out. Shout out. We don't know who you are, but we love you. Oh yeah. Shout out to the 3 other people watching.
live stream.
It's not typical.
Yeah, no, as soon as we start talking about like. Is that DT? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know if they're like holding it below. There you go.
We have our interviewee.
You take Paulo.
Okay. We have our interviewee. Take a seat. Well, hopefully people can hear us. Okay.
Why is it very red?
That's mainly the screen. I think the camera is working fine.
All right.
Hopefully. So yeah, welcome Paulo. What a fight! What a series of fights.
Yeah.
I mean, this was quite a tense and like complicated second match.
Yeah.
So many different things happened, from the constant switching of scores to some interesting situations on the piste.
Yeah.
Let's go to that first, because we were very confused as to what was happening, why it was happening, what the situation was. So there was some kind of mix-up in the...
Yeah, so what happened was I fenced one of their guys, and I was getting a pretty good comeback. I was like throwing up, and then it turns out they put the wrong guy on the piste. And so after some rather tense discussion, the rules say we have to go back to the previous score before the bout. So when I had to switch the guy, I had like a 1 minute break to relax a bit. And then I had to...
You went back to it, back to work.
Yeah.
Back to business.
Yeah.
I mean, and what work it was. I mean, like you were, I mean, we have to say, you were carrying your team. You've been carrying your team throughout that whole 45 point match.
I wouldn't say so. I think definitely the last leg was, I didn't believe I could do that. But the first leg was awful. I lost 4-1. The second leg, it was 5-5. So it was like so-so, but I don't know. I think I let the moment get to me a little bit, and obviously the tense situation of having the wrong guy kind of went into my head a bit, and I was like, oh, I'm annoyed.
There was a lot of intensity. You had to win before they reached 35 points, right?
Yeah,
35 points was
we didn't quite manage, but
you didn't manage, but there was a lot of tension for that, and then we reached 35.
Yeah.
Oxford celebrated.
Yeah.
And then there was a bit of like a lighter mood, perhaps, or a bit spirits were lighter, and you guys kind of got some really solid hits in. Like,
I don't know what happened, to be honest. I was like, I was just focused in my head, I guess, because I thought, there's nothing to lose now. I just have to fence this guy. And I fence the best when I know that the opponent's better than me. So when I have in my head that this guy's better than me, I just have to do my actions, then it becomes a lot easier.
And you got some really clean stuff. I mean, you got him a few times with those lines, which he was not expecting to get hit by those lines. And you could see it at the end, because that's pretty much all you were going for. I think he was terrified.
Yeah, every time I'd go back, it's my coach from my undergrad, Laszlo, who always told me when you're going back, always the first thing is put the line out. And fortunately, this time it was successful. It doesn't always work. It's a very complicated call, but I think I was fortunate this time
Before last question about the mental state, because you were quite a few points down, right? You were quite a few points down. You started going on the piece and scoring a few of those hits. And then you reached, I think, 3 points down or 2 points down, and that's where you really upped the tension. Like suddenly the shouts were coming out.
Yeah.
Like, what was the switch? And you were like, oh, I can actually do this? Like,
yeah, at first I was like, as long as, my mental state was just don't let him 5-0 you. Just get a hit, get the hit. And then I was like, I'll get the hit. Oh, I get the hit. Let's try another one. Oh, it's still working. And it was working. And before I knew it, I was looking at the score. I was like, well, it's like 38-40. If I lose now, I don't look too bad. But then I just kept doing it, and it just kept working. I was like, there might be something here. And then, the shouts, I don't usually shout. I'm usually a very quiet fencer. But it just comes out in the moment.
Likes this.
I honestly didn't notice it.
Okay.
I know, looking back on the replay, there's like 100 people there screaming at me and everything. In the moment, I didn't see any of that. I just saw the opponent,
you were in your
ref,
match.
and that was it. Yeah.
That's good. People were standing on the chairs from across the room. Like, this was the most intense match probably of the day.
Yeah, probably the most intense match of my life, to be honest. I've never done a 13-hit comeback, something like that. I'll definitely want to see the replay for that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, finally, thoughts in general about the men's seconds match. What was perhaps the mindset coming into it? What's the mood now? Where's the team at?
Well, we definitely tried our best. Oxford today were the better team. We don't have any excuses for that. There's not really much to say. It's just back to work. I'll be at training tomorrow. I don't know if I'll try to pull people to go to training. Obviously at 10 a.m. on a Sunday after varsity, it might be a bit of a tough ask. But I will definitely.
That's where the best fencing happens.
I will definitely be there.
But yeah, I mean, you brought Cambridge its only match weapon victory of the morning. So a bit sad for Cambridge, but glorious for you, and saving the honor. Like, really, we were saying that those fights after the 35-point mark were for honor. And God knows you guys delivered.
Yeah, that was in my head as well. I was like, just don't make it look embarrassing. That's all I had in my head.
Well, you definitely didn't. So congratulations.
Thank you,
and
Antoine.
good
Really
rest.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And we'll join you guys back at in 15 minutes.
You guys are right. Would you like it if this were less red? Because that looks a bit weird.
Is there anywhere we can get water? Because we've been talking for a long ass time.
So I've just been filling up in the bathroom, but that's probably not ideal. But I confess I don't actually know anywhere else. So,
I'll fill it up in,
I can run up.
A quarter past or at 1.
Walkout apparently is at 1, I know. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Of course, no worries. No, it's fine. What do you guys want?
I would quite like a vegan chocolate bar and some crisps, maybe
Vegan chocolate bar crisps. Okay, Pringles. Vegan chocolate bar, Pringles, apple.
If you can grab me a sandwich, any kinds.
Any kind of sandwich. You have no preference at all.
And a drink, please, half a drink.
Okay, water and something else.
Juice or water.
Okay. Yeah.
Sandwich and some cereal bar.
Okay.
Random question: is there training tomorrow?
Yeah, there is. I'll be there.
Wait, we also need to learn everyone's names from this sentence.
Yes.
Yeah,
the Oxford girl brought me around everyone.
But thank you guys, you are doing brilliantly. Okay, so cereal bar sandwich, vegan chocolate bar, drinks. Did you want?
Apple juice or water? Ideally, apple.
Do you want a drink as well? And do you want?
I had water. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So drink, right? Cereal bar, sandwich, vegan chocolate bar, drinks, apple juice, and you wanted crisps and apple.
Yes, please. Ready salted Pringles or red Tyrrell's crisps.
Ready salted.
Pringles or red Tyrrell's crisps.
Ooh.
There's a brand.
And you want an apple.
Ben McLennan, Robbie, John Plunkett, Rudy Brugnard,
I have
Sky
many.
Sianyan.
Hello!
Jelly babies, so if you want jelly babies of those, I'm not sure I can eat them. Bam. Okay.
Thanks anyway.
Right.
I need someone to change over to streams, but I assume can't.
I hope so, if not, we'll just grab them. Or Aaron, because Paulo and Henson told me, so she'll be getting ready for that. Aaron will be. How are you? Oh, thank you. Anyway. Should have had a Are you wearing? Are you going in between you and the comment? No. You are in the I will wear my shirt. Nice. I think my mum has brought me four. Anyway, sorry, let me go grab stuff to eat, and then I will come back. Oh, my phone is being utilised.
Yeah, yeah.